I want us to know that activity does not equal productivity. Your intimacy is superior to your activity. Intimacy with your maker is superior to your activity for your maker. Anything that makes you too busy for God, it is the busyness of death. You are too busy for God means you are too busy for life. We live in a world where the devil has doubled his effort. Afflictions multiplied like water. Go to the hospitals, you see all manner of afflictions. This is not the time to be overactive, aimless activity. This is the time to be strategically spiritual. As busy as I am, many days I will cover up to 10 chapters of the Bible before I reach the office, with every other thing happening at the same time. You know why? Because there are times that Bible is playing in the bathroom. It's playing, the audio Bible is playing while I'm on the dining table. And if I miss one thing he said, I can pause it and then revise it again. But before I come from the house to the office, I must have gone like 3 or 4 or 5 chapters, depending on the length of the chapters. And you like John G. Lake says, you run as you walk as you run. Everything is part of your spiritual life, and your spiritual life is part of everything. The baby nappy is being changed. Worship is playing in the background. Are you hearing me? You are blasting in tongues in the background. Are you hearing what I'm saying here today? A message is firing into your ears in the background. Is God speaking to somebody here? You made up your mind that that nothing will cause your spiritual life to suffer. So everything is part of everything. Beloved, never allow overactivity to ruin your spirituality. And there are many people just keep on going. After a while, you become so empty. To pray become a problem. You become easily irritable. Small things get you angry. That is to show you are running on empty tank. Danger. It's showing you red light. Your patience level reduces. Little thing makes you depressed, easily bitter, easily aggressive. Am I communicating? The sweetness of your spirit is lost. You struggle to bring up a worship. You struggle to bring up prayer, even in tongues. There is a reduction in the fuel level. And the worst thing that can happen to anybody is to run on low spiritual tank. That is when temptations overcome people. That is when people do regrettable things. That is when people do things that they wish they never did. Women, you must understand that God has specially given you the capacity to multitask. That ability is there that must be maximized. The woman has the food on the fire, has the baby crying on the couch, has a visitor knocking on the door, and has the phone ringing at the same time, and she can attend to all of them on the spot. She goes to the fire, probably turns something down, carries the baby, pat the baby on the back, carries the phone, hello, who is there, while walking to the door, and then call you back later, knock on the door, and then find out who is on the door. A man will be totally uselessized with the multiple. In fact, the baby cry enough is alone to send him out. That multitask can be applied in your spiritual life. In your spiritual, that was what made Catherine, what do you call her, Kenneth Copeland's wife, Gloria Copeland, to become an indomitable spiritual giant. She read the Bible through many times while nursing her children. While the husband was on in crusades and she was at home, she was not just rendered useless by delivering children or whatever. She saw them as a blessing and loaded herself. That woman, if she opens her mouth and you hear revelations. Papa read the husband's book, he couldn't understand. He read her book, bam, revelation came. An over congested schedule is what has been the undoing of many of us. Even pastors in ministry, busy with the work of the Lord and far from the Lord of the work. You don't know the last time you heard from the one you claim to be talking for.